Hello there everyone. Today we're going to have a pick a card reading. So most people know how this works. You choose a card or a crystal that you resonate with, or a number from 1 to 4. And I'm just going to go ahead after this and read in no particular order of decks or cards, just intuitively what I'm going to see here for you, what messages will come through the cards, through spirit. And yeah, so let's get to see what the universe, spirit, your spirit guides, family, gang, whatever you want to call them, what they want you to know about what's going on right now. So we've got card number 1, which is a lovely citrine cluster. Card number 2, we have an angel aura quartz. Card number 3 is our moonstone, and card number 4 is a rainbow fluorite. So choose your card now and we'll get stuck in with the readings. Card number 1, we've picked this beautiful citrine cluster here. Let's have a look what the card says. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. So this is a great message, because are you focusing on the wrong thing? Manifesting is one of those things that seems really easy to do. We think about something, you want something, you wish for something. And then we all wait around hoping that this thing will happen, or this person will come into our life, or we're going to win Tats Lotto, whatever the thing is that we're asking for. What we don't realise when we're manifesting is that deep down inside, we have to know that we deserve that thing. And there's the trick to manifesting. So what your energy is doing, it creates your reality. So you can manifest your heart out, but not manifest what you want, because your energy does not match. It's tricky to manifest. So what this card is telling you, card number 1, is that what I focus on is what I will manifest. Okay, so the universe doesn't care whether you want something or you don't want it. It will send you what you focus on. So if you start saying, I haven't got enough money, I'm poor, it's not going to give you that thing. You have to switch those sentences to, I have abundance, I am rich, I have money, more money than I can bear to dream of. With love, you might say, I do not want to meet another narcissist. So guess what the universe sends you? Another narcissist. So then you have to change that sentence to say something along the lines of, I want to find someone who's kind, who's caring, who has my back. I deserve all the good things that are coming my way. Okay, so a lot about manifesting and your mindset, card number 1. So let's get out some tarot cards and see what they've got to say. Okay, the 3 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. The 3 of Pentacles. So you've actually done a lot of hard work already, and you probably don't need to keep doing self-help books or trying to learn all these new ways to improve your life. I think you've done enough, card number 1. You've probably thought about this a lot and you've done a lot of work already. So maybe you think you don't have the tools to move forward, but in fact, you do have the tools to move forward. It's an interesting card because it looks like you think you still need to learn how to live your life when you've already had all these experiences. You already know what life looks like. You already know the hard bits. And you already know the good bits. So in reality, you don't need to learn so much more. The 2 of Swords is about listening to your head over your heart. So the 2 of Swords is quite a conflicting card, because you can be focused on something and thinking that you're doing the right thing, but have you engaged your heart into the conversation? And are you just going blindly into something that maybe you should be giving more thought? Interesting, it's almost like card number one, everything about this spread is conflicting. So you must be in a state of confusion. What am I doing? I don't know how to do it. This is what I think I should do, but this is what I feel I should do. No, I'm going to have to learn something else about this because I don't think I know everything yet. You do know everything yet. You must focus on what you want and just go for it. It's time to take some action instead of faffing around here and figuring it out what you want. I think you already know what you want. It's just time to move ahead and do that thing. Okay? Engaging in action rather than thinking that you can't do anything because you don't have enough information. I think you've got enough information. Looking at these cards. The Magician, wow. So, you know, when we look at cards like this is really great because a magician turns brass into gold. So when my magician comes into a spread, here we go again. Do you have enough information to make your dreams a reality? The magician says yes. The magician turns brass into gold. So whatever you're going through now and you're thinking, I want more, you can manifest it. You have the intelligence, you have the tools. The magician has all these tools. He can do it. He's here making potions and spells and manifesting the life that he wants. And so you are the magician of your life, and it's time for you to do that as well. The Four of Pentacles is a card regarding finances and money. So I'm thinking a lot of these cards have got to do with maybe some career choices, or maybe you're wanting to move out of the space that you're in and do something different with your life. You do have to watch your money. Maybe you're scared that you won't have enough to get to where you need to go, but you will. Card number one, you've got plenty. You've got plenty of time, money, and intellect to get to where you need to go. It's just a confidence thing. You don't have the confidence to get to where you need to get to. And feeling like you can't be this abundant person, like you have to hide it from other people. You don't have to do that, card number one. I want you to know, card number one, that you deserve all the good things and you have everything at your disposal to create this reality that you want to create. It's just stepping into your own power. That seems to be the problem here. The big powerful message about this card number one is go for it. Go for your dreams. Go for your hopes. Go for your desires. They're going to happen. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So are you looking for these people, these like-minded people, to help you on this journey that you're going on? Maybe that's part of this whole process as well. Are you moving away from the people, the family, the friends that you already know? Taking this different path that you want to take may cause you to lose some people, but look what you're going to gain. You need to gain your soul family to move forward, and they can help you. So like-minded people, when you gather together with like-minded people, things just become so much easier. Wow, transformation as well. So all this happening, transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Your soul family will bring that to you, the transformation and the deep healing. There's obviously issues, I think, card number one, that you have with money and feeling like you want more or you don't deserve it. You want more, but you don't deserve it. How do we change your mindset to know that you do deserve it? This card is telling you that they are changing. There is a deep healing happening with you around money. Maybe you were brought up in a household where there wasn't much money. Maybe you were brought up to think that you had to work overtime and weekends and just work your fingers to the bone so that you could have this life, buy a house, have the car. But it's not like that. You don't have to work, work and work. This could also be the same with relationships. Maybe you think relationships are work. Maybe you think you have to do everything. Maybe you think you have to hold this other person up all the time because that's just how you were brought up. That the dynamics weren't quite right as a child, and that's what you learnt. And so you have to heal from that. Find the people around you that resonate with what you believe now, and you'll find love and abundance in everything that you do. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Wow, card number 1, you really are on this road to a rebirth. The rite of passage and crossing the threshold is crossing the threshold of your limitations, crossing through into this light at the end of the tunnel and see what's there. If you look at this, there's a big tunnel and there's a big light here with the beautiful ocean at the end of it. So there's a lot going on here with you being brave enough to go down this dark pathway to see what's on the other side. You are going to manifest a whole lot of stuff, card number 1, once you actually believe in yourself. Stillness. In the calm waters, everything becomes clear. Have you noticed, card number 1, how many times water's come up in all of this? There's water, there's water, there's water. I think that maybe you're either a water sign or you need to be with a water sign. Waters are the emotion, they're the cups, the emotions of the tarot. So stillness, in calm waters, everything becomes clear. This means that we have to sit quietly, meditate on your options. What do you want to do? In the chaos of everyday life, things are not going to make sense. But in the stillness, when you're sitting quietly, everything will become clear. And the last card for you, card number 1, I have pulled is ambition. Set your sights beyond the horizon. So think big, don't think small, card number 1. We want you to achieve everything you want to achieve. So in the stillness, it will become clear, and then set your sights and go for it. It sounds easy when I say it. It's not that easy. I understand that. But somehow you are in the midst of this massive transformation. And the thing is, you don't really, in the core of your being, think you deserve it. And I hope when you put this away, listen to these words, you deserve everything, card number 1. You deserve all the good things. You deserve a great job, a great career. You deserve to follow your heart and your gut and your power and your strengths. You deserve a great partner who looks after you and cares for you and has your back and is kind. You deserve all those things. When you find your soul family, you will start your transformation, and then everything becomes clear, and then you set your sights on the road ahead and you move and you achieve all the greatness that you want to achieve. There's some really strong messages in here for you, card number 1. This is one of those spreads, it's huge because there's such big cards in here. Big transformative cards. Stop thinking you have to learn more about everything and just start moving towards your dreams. The people will come. The people will come. You start going in different directions. You may lose some people along the way because you're transforming. This is what happens. People will fall off to the wayside. And that's okay. Let them go. Because the universe will fill that with people who resonate with you, have the same frequency as you, and then you move forward. Card number 1, I hope that clears things up with what the universe or your spirit guides, your spirit gang wants you to know. Don't be afraid. Move forward, and good luck with all of that. I hope that all makes sense. I look forward to seeing you in another reading, card number 1. Bye-bye. Card number 2, you have chosen the Angel Aura Quartz. Let's have a look what your message is for today. Happiness is my birthright. Card number 2. You don't think you deserve to be happy? I want you to know that we all deserve to be happy. Happiness is all of our birthrights. So if you're not feeling happy in this moment, or you don't think you deserve to be happy, maybe we need to change something. I'm thinking that me saying this to you means deep down inside, maybe you're not happy at the moment. Maybe something's not right. Maybe you need to change. Maybe the joy in your life is gone. Maybe your life feels boring. Your job feels boring. Your relationship feels boring. If you don't have a relationship, you feel boring. It's a birthright of everyone to be happy. It's kind of sad that we feel this way, isn't it? But let's do some tarot cards to see what is going on. The 5 of Cups. Oh, card number 2. And the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so the 5 of Cups, card number 2, it's a card that means we're stuck in this negative mindset. We're stuck in loss instead of value. Obviously, you've gone through some shit. Obviously, you feel like things have been a bit fucked up. And you are in sorrow and you are in grief. This card encourages you to turn away from your sorrow and your grief and know that there are still good things ahead of you. It's quite a pessimistic card. It's a state of mind. It's not that means that your life is like that. It's just a state of mind. The 6 of Pentacles is how we're going to fix this feeling here. Because you've been through it. Card number 2, you have been through it. Happiness is your birthright. You probably don't think it is right now. The 6 of Pentacles tells us that to find happiness, we have to help others and get other people out of situations that they're in as well. Your experiences that you've had will help other people. So I'm thinking, looking at this, that you've been through some grief. Maybe you've lost someone, either to the other side, they've passed away, or you've lost someone dear to you. A friendship has soured, a relationship has ended, and you're just feeling like you can't get out of the place that you're in. Remember that happiness is your birthright, card number 2. Did it ever occur to you that this person probably wasn't meant to be there for this long? This person leaving could bring you to a place of being thankful and happy and having abundance. The 6 of Pentacles is an optimistic card. So we're moving from here to here. Once you realise that birthright is your happiness, you do have more to give. Do you think you've got nothing left to give because all your cups are empty? They're not empty. The 6 of Pentacles is telling us that you do have love to give, kindness, friendship. You do have something to give. Are you feeling really let down and worthless because of things that have happened? You actually have a lot to look forward to. And I think that there is going to be a great lot of happiness coming once we move from loss to value. The Knight of Swords. Don't delay. My Knight of Swords goes for what he wants to go for. He says what he wants and he goes for it. It's time for you to be a Knight of Swords. Leave all this bullshit behind. That's history now. We don't have to spend any more time worrying about that bullshit. It's time for you to run towards, get a fire in your belly. Go the direction you want to go in and don't look back. Run towards happiness and run away from this feeling of lack. Love that. Ooh, the 2 of Cups. The new thing that's coming into your life. Yes, this can mean a romance. So this could be that you've had a huge breakup, a marriage, a long-term relationship of any kind, and it's time for you to look at other options ahead of you. This is the coming together of love, bonds, building between people. If you don't think you deserve a good partner, a good relationship, someone who supports you, I'm here to tell you, card number 2, that you absolutely do. And this person is coming. You have a strong bond coming. Now, if you're looking at this from a way of a work or career choice, this could mean that you're in an awful work situation. You're absolutely miserable. It's time for you to leave there and go find something else. This would suggest to me that if you're looking for another job, career path, that you will figure that out before you leave this other one. So it's getting yourself organised, applying for positions, and you will get this one before you leave this one. And it will all just sort of run smoothly because happiness is your birthright, card number 2. This is great. I love this. The moon. So trying not to fall back into old patterns. When this person comes along or this new job comes along, we don't want to be falling back into old patterns or thoughts that you've brought with you from the past. It's really time for you to just embrace the newness and the bond and this lovely connection that you have here with this person, this friend, this lover, this job. Embrace it. Don't go to your shadow side and start thinking of all the bad things that could happen because something good has happened. Because then you're just manifesting the whole bloody process again and it won't work. It just won't work. So letting go of the pain, letting go of the past, knowing that you do deserve to be happy, and then running towards that happiness. Transformation. Again, I've got transformation. This came through in card number 1 as well. So things are changing at a cellular level and a deep healing is taking place. I really like this because I know I'm talking about don't go back to the past, make sure you don't fall back into old habits. But what's happening here is this new situation, once you really do decide to say, fuck it, I'm going to go for my dreams and I don't care what anyone says, then the deep healing starts. Then the change at a cellular level starts. It all begins. And then all of a sudden, the happiness that is your birthright. Next, we have protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords, soul retrieval. Such a great card here because when we have relationships with anyone, work, lovers, friends, siblings, parents, we have these cords of connections between us and them. And when we decide to move away from that person or walk away from that relationship or that job or whatever I'm talking about, we leave this little piece of us behind. So as we go through our lives, we lose a little piece every time we come into contact with a person. So it's time for you to transform and call back your power. Get those little pieces of yourself that you lost and bring them back. I'm going to get this little book out here and read the mantra that comes with this because it's as simple as just saying the words. Okay. So if you want to do this, read with me. I call back any lost soul fragments, power or light now. Any vows, soul contracts, hexes or programs from the past or present, from this life or others that are not in the highest good of all, I relinquish now. Any power or light that I have willingly or unwillingly given away or had taken from me, I call back now. Any cords or attachments from this life or others, I release now for the highest good of all. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Don't you love that? I just love it when we've got a little mantra to say because it gives us something to say. So you can pause that and read that to yourself after you've finished this reading, card number 2. Okay, let's have a look with some more messages here. You've got a lot going on, card number 2. You've got some really exciting times ahead, especially when it comes to, I'm going to focus more on love. When it comes to love, wow, especially once you've decided to cut your cords of connection from people. Okay, choose wisely, be discerning. You don't have to keep everything in your net. I like that. It almost reminds me of sometimes we have this feeling that if we meet someone and they like us, we think, oh, they like us, so we have to like them too. You don't have to. You don't have to do that. You have your list. Like, you're allowed to have a list of what you want. Keep it fairly loose, not too tight, but choose wisely. Be discerning. It's okay to have standards. I think that you're going to have such a great time with all these people that are coming into your life. Change. Know when to move to a new shell, especially if yours no longer fits. Oh, so card number 2, you see, all this change is meant to be happening. It's all happening around you, even though right now you feel really shitty and you feel like things aren't going your way. Look what's happening. The change is coming. Don't put yourself in a corner. Don't make yourself small to fit somebody else. Be big, be bold, be brave, be yourself. Happiness is your birthright. Protection. Keep some aquamarine close. Mermaid's tears have been known to create these precious gems. Okay. If you have some aquamarine, that's great. But any other protection stones will work. You've got black tourmaline, hematite, all the dark ones are normally the protection stones. Even a clear quartz will do. But protect yourself. Protection and protection. We've got 2 protections here. So call your soul pieces back and then protect yourself from them being taken from you again. Or don't allow yourself to give them away so readily again. It's okay to protect yourself. That's absolutely fine, card number 2. I think that when it comes to love and romance and relationships, you've had a bit of a rough trot. And I think that you're going to find it difficult to have this new beginning and this refresh where you're going to be happy, but then looking for what's going to go wrong, even though things aren't going to go wrong. And I've just decided to pull another card because I can. Rest and rejuvenation. So putting yourself first, putting your body first. All of this has been exhausting work for you. So the rest and rejuvenation card. Look after yourself. Do some meditations. Go for a walk in the bush, at the beach. Have an Epsom salt bath. Do something where you rest and rejuvenate. If you need to go and have a nana nap when you finish listening to this, go have one. This is all very tiring work. Calling your pieces back. You've lost bits of yourself. You're calling them back. You've had some heartbreak. You've got to get over it and walk away from it. So please look after yourself while you're going through this process. But no, card number 2, happiness is your birthright and it's all coming together. Your spirit gang wants you to know that it's all coming together. Even though you've been through some bad times, it's going to turn good for you very quickly. Thank you so much for listening, card number 2. I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Bye-bye. Card number 3, you chose the beautiful moonstone. Let's see what the message is. I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. There's your message. Don't be apologetic about what you want and focus on it, and you'll receive it. So we have to be focused. Maybe you are walking around wanting more or thinking you deserve more, but you're too scared to say. You're too scared to tell the person that you're with, I need more from this relationship. You're too scared to go to your boss and say, I work really hard and I need a pay rise. You have to be unapologetic. No one is going to do this for you, card number 3. You have to do it yourself. As scary as that is, we have to do these things ourselves. I wish we could all have a magic fairy come in and sprinkle dust and everything turned out okay, but we have to be our own champions. And you need to be your own champion. What is it that you desire, card number 3? Don't be scared to say it out loud, and don't be scared to go for it. Oh gosh, now you've got the wheel of fortune. So this is, the wheel is, maybe you felt like you're going around in circles. You know, your life has felt like it's up and down and up and down, and you can't seem to get to where you want to get to. The wheel is telling you that things are going to change very shortly for you, for the better. This is a major arcana card. This is a big one to say the highs and lows will be coming to an end. You are going to be on an upward swing, and everything is going to come out your way. Wow, another major, the Tower. And it's all going to happen very suddenly and unexpectedly. So the Tower is a huge transformative card. When we've got the Wheel and the Tower together, card number 3, I hope you can keep up with everything that is going on. So while you are in this space where you need to chase what you want, it's coming anyway, so you better be ready. This is sudden and unexpected change. And the Tower can be absolutely devastating, or it can be absolutely full of abundance. And for you, I've got the Wheel here. So we're on the upward trajectory already. Okay, and next the Empress, another major arcana. Card number 3. Shit's going down and it's huge. Basically, it's massive. Like, could we get any more abundant? You are going to have everything you desire. Everything is coming to you suddenly and unexpectedly. Wow, I can't believe you've got 3 majors there. So you better focus on the right things right now, card number 3. If you're not focusing on the right things, things could go awry for you and they might turn out bad. Not that I think they're going to, because I've got an Empress here. My Empress, she's a mother. She loves animals. She has love to give. She is abundant. She has everything she can wish for in this world. She has wisdom. She has power. She has peace. She has all of the things that we want in this life. And how are you going to go with that when all of a sudden this just drops in your lap unexpectedly? Because that's big. This is really, really big, card number 3. What is it that you want? Focus on it. And the universe is ready to drop this in your lap. Just ready to drop it straight in your lap. Wow. Big stuff, card number 3. Big, huge, enormous. Okay. Don't dim to fit in. Okay, so honestly, it's again about being unapologetic about what you want, and don't dim to fit in. How are you making yourself fit in? You don't have to fit in. Don't fit in. Take the different path, because when you take the different path, look what's going to happen. My goodness, it's all going to fall into your lap. So don't fit in with everybody else. I know that's hard not to do, because it's the culture, it's social media, it's everything that goes on around us. We just want to be like everybody else and fit in. No, your spirit family, your guides, your gang, they're saying, don't fit in. What are you doing? It's time for you to embrace the difference in you, your quirks, the things that make you special and unique. And then all of this abundance will come to you. Where are you being called to journey to? So do you have some yearning in you to go towards a different place, to go towards a different career path, to go towards a different way of loving or living your life and relationships? What is it you're being called to do, but you're too scared to do it because you want to fit in? Dare to be different, card number 3, and all of your wishes will be fulfilled. You know, when we're in a place and we think we should be happy, but there's this little niggling feeling inside of us and we think, why aren't I happy? I feel like I've got everything. Why aren't I happy? Because you're not where you're supposed to be in this lifetime. We all have a specific lesson to learn in this lifetime. And to learn that lesson, we have to go on these pathways. So where is the pathway? Which direction? It must be different. It must be really different for you. Maybe it's something in the spiritual realm. Maybe, for an example, you work as an accountant or something, but you want to go into the right side of your brain and do something spiritual. How different is that? Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? So guide yourself through the journey. How can you help yourself get to where you need to get to? And please look after yourself, because all these changes are very dramatic. By the way, it's so dramatic. You must have a lot of drama going on. You must attract a little bit of drama with all the tower and all the big things going on in here. Look after yourself as you go through this transformation. That is really important. We often go through big change and we get really tired and worn out, and we're so excited by this new beginning that we forget to actually just drink water and get enough sleep. It's pretty simple. The Four of Pentacles. You're on your way to being able to have a lot of money in abundance in your life. The type of money in abundance that other people are going to be jealous of. So you're going to take this different path. Everything's going to fall into your lap and you're going to have all this abundance, and then other people are going to look at you and think, oh, I want some of that. Well, bad luck. This is your journey and this is your abundance. And all of your dreams and hopes and desires can come true. So even when you get to this point where you think you've got everything, don't stop dreaming. Don't stop dreaming, card number 3. Because this is huge, and you'll think, oh my God, I've made it. I've made changes. I'm just going to be my own weird self. And everything falls into place. Don't stop thinking about what the next step is. Don't hold yourself back. Keep moving forward. Keep thinking, what could my next step be on this journey that I'm going on? You have got, you've got some dramas going on. Next, we have change. So, I mean, do I need to actually explain that? Because we've obviously been talking about massive change coming into your life. So now I've got another card saying, yes, know when to move to a new shell, especially if yours no longer fits. Such a fitting sentence there, because I'm talking about embracing your weirdness. Don't dim your light to fit in. Be different. Be you. And don't be scared of the change, because when we embrace change, you know, the only thing constant in life is change. And those of us who are flexible and who are happy to roll with change, embrace change, are the ones that have a much easier ride through life. Nothing ever stays the same. Everything is always changing. And it's those people that are stubborn and resist change, they're the ones that suffer. You're not going to. You're going to be fine. Okay, and anchor. So while all this change is going on, don't forget to keep yourself anchored, which probably comes back to being your own mother, mothering yourself. Keep yourself grounded. Don't get too carried away with everything. Make sure you're checking in with yourself again and again, just to make sure you are on your journey, you're on the right path, and you'll be fine. So dropping anchor. When you get to where you want to get to, drop your anchor and sit there and just enjoy this wonderful journey that you're about to embark on. Card number 3. Huge changes. I can't even express to you how big this is. The biggest takeaway from you is get ready for the change, because it's going to happen. Be your own weird self. Look after yourself. And the changes are going to you're going to embrace the change and be so abundant in all areas of your life. All areas. What a great reading for you today, card number 3. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you another day in another reading. Bye. Hello to all the lovely people who chose card number 4. We have a beautiful rainbow fluorite here. I'm quite partial to those. I love them. Let's see what your message is today. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Love this. Absolutely love this. Sometimes we have our sights set on only one outcome and only one pathway and only one way forward. And yet, the universe may send us on little detours. And this tiny little change in direction can totally change the outcome. So instead of looking at obstacles as things you have to go around, let's embrace them and go, okay, so this is happening now. All right, well, let's go that way now, because obviously my spirit family, my spirit guides, my spirit gang, they want to shift my direction just ever so slightly. So we're going to put something in the way there, so that card number 4 needs to detour, needs to go in a little bit of a different direction. So whatever's going on with you at the moment, whatever direction you think you're going on, be open, be flexible, and be willing to take some different pathways forward. The Hierophant. So you must be on a little bit of a journey or some spiritual awakening thing going on here, card number 4. The Hierophant is encouraging you to embrace that side of yourself, that spirituality. Be open to different ideas, methodologies. Be open to different ways of looking at your life. Be open to different ways of healing. Be open. Ooh, very spiritual card number 4. So are you thinking of taking up something that involves spirituality, and you are opening up yourself to that side? Love that. 4 of Swords. All right, so you're exhausted, basically. It's time for deep rest. So obviously, even though we're on this pathway to spirituality, you do understand that you need to heal from past to move into this spiritual side of yourself. It's healing from past situations, people, and then being able to move forward feeling refreshed. It's almost like, are you feeling not well? Something mustn't be resonating with you properly in your life. And maybe you think, maybe you've been to the doctor and you've thought, what is wrong with me? They can't find anything. I don't know what's going on. And so maybe you're starting to look at other ways of healing your life. And that could be energy healing, crystal healing, going to readers, finding out what it is, the journey that you're really supposed to be going on, rather than the one that you're on. This is all making sense to me, you know. Now, I'm not saying don't go to the doctor. Definitely, I'm not a doctor. I don't give medical advice. Absolutely, this is the sort of cards where I'd say you probably should go get yourself all checked out. But then when you find out that it's actually not anything physically that bad, you're reacting to being not on the path you're supposed to be on. It's really that all it is. And I know you're probably yelling at me, what is my path? What is my path? The Hierophant is the spiritual side. So letting yourself lean more towards this direction. The King of Wands is get a fire in your belly. Like my King of Wands, he knows what he wants and how to get it. So if you're going through this transformation here, whether it's with health or love or career moves, anything like that, first of all, you're going to rest. It's so important for you to rest. Do you need a chakra cleansing? Do you need a healing? Do you need to go walk by the beach, have an Epsom salt bath? And then on the other side of that, we've got the King of Wands. You're going to come through this with a much clearer idea of what you want in your life, what is happening in your life and why, and the direction that you want to go after that. But keep in mind, detours are part of the process as well. My King of Wands can be quite stubborn. So there could be a message in there that, okay, I've gone through all this, now this is where I'm going. Be open to change and be flexible and, you know, whatever comes your way, just embrace whatever happens. We get so caught up in having to feel a certain way or be a certain way or act a certain way. It's really annoying how we do that. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Ooh, you have a deep calling for healing. Card number 4. Have you already started learning some sort of modality of healing? Have you already started looking into what you want to do with this awareness that you have? I think you've got something really important to share with the world, whether you know it or not. You must have some inner knowing, something that you've brought with you into this lifetime that you actually need to share with the world. Really important. Protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So to do all of these things that you want to do, you need to call back all the soul pieces that you've given away through your lifetime. Make yourself whole so that you can heal other people as well. This is so very, very important. Card number 4. You've got an important mission in this lifetime. You already know it. I know that you already know it because the cards are telling me so. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. The Akashic records, like really card number 4. Have you been to the Akasha before? Have you gone to the records? Your guidance is divinely guided. Find a meditation where you can go to the records and see and open your eyes to what is available to you. You have strength, you have power, you've got a gift, you've got wisdom to share with this world, and I want you to share it. However that looks to you. It doesn't have to be spiritual. Maybe you want to become a healer. Maybe you're studying psychology or nursing or something like that, and you just feel this deep need to help people. It's so important for you to follow this path. It's so deep. This is your path in this lifetime, card number 4. You are here to help so many people. It's unbelievable. Woman holding a heart. So someone who knows the trauma, the love, the happiness, the betrayal, the devotion of what goes on with someone's heart. You've got the awareness of all of those things, and you're here to teach that to the world, card number 4. Wow, I love this. And a woman holding a coin. Bloody hell. Okay, so not only are you going to be healing people's hearts, you're going to be making a lot of money while you're doing it. You've got it all going on, card number 4. You've got the heart sorted, you've got that money sorted. You are on a pathway, a spiritual journey in this lifetime that I really hope you're not going to go against that, because you have wisdom and power and strength. And if you don't think you've got them and you're listening to this thinking, Trish, I don't have those things, you absolutely do. Look at the experiences you've had and look at the wisdom and the power that you've gained from that. You have to call your pieces back to yourself. Yes, you do, but you have it. Self-care. Drowning doesn't always require water. So make sure you look after yourself. Make sure you look after yourself on this journey. Self-care is so, so important. Dive. Don't be afraid to dive into the waters and see what's underneath the surface. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith and do something different. And then guidance. Find safety in your beacon's light. So look after yourself. Don't be afraid to take chances and see what happens. And then follow your inner guidance. And then also, because that's our first card, be open to variations in your journey moving forward, because you have so much to give. And the fact of the matter is, card number 4, you are not doing this right now, but you are going to be. Maybe you've been sitting around thinking, I really want to go this direction, but I have no idea what to do. Just take the first step, dive, and see what happens. You'll figure it out, card number 4. It will all come to you because your spirit family is guiding you. You got this, card number 4. You can do this. You can help so many people with the things that you know and the things that you've learned along your life. What a great spread, card number 4. I really hope you embrace your wisdom and your power and know that this journey is far from over and you will have a lot of happiness and abundance at the end of it. Thank you so, so much for listening, card number 4. And I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Bye-bye.